Happy Halloween and welcome to your weekly Pick-a-Card Tarot readings for the week of October 27th. If you haven't met, my name is Sydney, I'm the tarot guy next door, and I use my occult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards the life you want. If you have a question you want to ask the cards, you'll find information on how to get a private reading below. And if you want to learn how to read the cards, you'll find information on my beginner's course below. I'll be doing 5-card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the Morgan Greer Tarot with Sodalite, the Tarot de Marseille with Chakra Crystals, and the Tarot of the Divine with Pre-Night. We also have 4 different oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. It's totally fine if you're drawn to more than one. And as always, you can pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find timestamps below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. Alright, Group 1, let's see what we have for you for this week. Imagine me moving the pyramid for the group that I don't need it for, thus ruining it for everyone else. But anyway, let's see here. Okay. Very interesting mix of energies, I'll say that much. This is the 6 of Cups, reversed at the bottom. I got the 6 of Cups confused with the 7 of Cups in a reading once, and I've been gun-shy about those 2 specific cards in this specific deck each time. Anyway, enough about me. Group 1, I'd like to apologize in advance because I don't think, I know exactly what this message is, but I don't think that I'm particularly well equipped to deliver the message because this is a feel the fear and do it anyway message. It's coming through with the adventurous Knight of Wands being the middle card upright in the reading. And the sun reversed at the bottom of the deck underpinning the message kind of hints at that too. But the thing that really solidifies the feel the fear and do it anyway vibe is, what's the card after the 8 of Swords? The 9 of Swords, the staying up at night card. And the fact that the Knight of Wands is trotting away from the Page of Cups towards the 8 of Swords is kind of what's locking in the central message of this reading, you know, with this horizontal line being upright. And I think that the messages of, the 9 of Coins, Sun, and 6 of Cups are, well, especially these two, they're giving very similar flavors of the same message, which is part of the fear that you might feel might be in underestimating your own ability to do the job, or to do the task, or to reach your goal, or whatever you're going after, you know, whatever the Knight of Wands is trotting after. And I think that adding your own unique flavor to what you do, it has an inherent vulnerability to it. And unfortunately, I'm not, I've always considered my willingness to do a shitty job in public to be a superpower. And I know that once I figure out how to convey that to other people, I can help a lot of people. But unfortunately, since I don't know how to convince people to do that, I'm left with bullying as the other option, which is, do you want to stay a child forever? Those perfect ideas in your head, they only become manifest when they interact with the real world, which might mean exposing their flaws. But something tells me that you have the relevant past experience and the ability to do it, but I can't push you off the cliff. You're standing at the top of the cliff with your parachute. We're cliff jumping. So you're standing at the top of a cliff with your parachute, and you've seen other people do it before. You did it when you were strapped to a coach before, and now it's your time to do it alone. And there's nothing I can do to motivate. Well, I feel ill-equipped to do it because I think that part of the job does involve, like I say all the time, anything we're doing poorly at first. If you go to the videos tab and you look at the first video on this channel, it was a midweek reading. I didn't even want to wait until the weekend. And I used the same deck 3 times. and I didn't even have a tablecloth for this table. The only thing I had was this lav mic, because I know that people don't skimp on sound. I wanted to at least do that, but yeah, I wish I could tell you how to do it anyway. If you can't see how well prepared you are for this, it's going to be difficult for me to show you. So yeah, just, do you want to be a kid forever? This week is the week to decide that for yourself. If you hated this reading, please give this video a thumbs down. I really don't mind when people do that. And you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. All right, group 2. Let's see what we have for you for this week. First real test of the pyramid, but okay. Interesting. I like the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck because of course I do. Ooh. Well, that pyramid placement is confirmed. Let's see. All right, I'll see you right now. Group 2, I can't shake the very strong rite of passage vibes in this reading, to the point where I unpause with like a half-prepared rant, because I think I can go with all of this. We have the 2 pages walking towards the Wheel of Fortune, and on either side we have the Shepherd of the Queen of Wands and the Temptation of the Devil. And they kind of have to go through this fulcrum to get to the Wheel of Fortune, which I read differently in Marseille. Much more emphasis on the turbulence and things that derive from that. And yeah, and with the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck underpinning the message, it has a strong wish fulfillment vibe. I wish I had the time to word it differently, but we're going to go with what we have. So yeah, I don't know who you are in this rite of passage. I don't think anyone is the devil. If you're the devil, this reading doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why did you even click on my video? But for everyone else, it should be pretty clear who you are. I don't think it matters which page you are. I make no distinction between these 2 pages. They're both, passive pages walking towards well, one of them is walking, the other one is facing the Wheel of Fortune here. So yeah, whatever is on the other side of this turbulence, I think that a lot of this, any potential bad outcomes might be self-fulfilling prophecy. I think that by believing in yourself and believing in your team and believing in your coaching, that might be what can help you avoid unforced errors through this rite of passage. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. Yes, I'll start pronouncing those. Whoops. Group 3, let's see what we have for you for this week. I will name the cards because of this deck, and this is the Knight of Cups reversed, 4 of Swords, 10 of Swords, don't panic, King of Wands, and Queen of Wands reversed, with the Fool at the bottom of the deck because, of course. The Fool upright is a fitting last card to overturn, even though it's technically in the reading, technically not. The bottom of the deck underpins the message for the new watchers. Welcome. Hope you don't hate me. Anyway, I'll see you right now. This message has a bunch of themes that come up all the time. Something that I said for a while, actually, especially back during the summer months, or spring and summer anyway, was that there's opportunity in the chaos. This isn't so much chaos as it is drama with the 10 of Swords. If it was like, the 5s, the active 5s, then that would be, more on chaos. But back to this actual message here. I think that there's an opportunity in whatever dramatic ending is represented by this Ten of Swords here. And it's really fascinating to contrast the Ten of Swords with the Fool at the bottom of the deck. And especially when the King of Wands is right next to it. And it's really fascinating to have the King and Queen of Wands, almost like the King, like with the Queen of Wands reversed in the middle of the reading. It's kind of like the King is there motivating her, because ultimately it's about finding yourself, with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups being the reverse cards, and especially with the Four of Swords at the bottom of your cross. There's a very dignified energy to this, and yeah, I think the opportunity that's being pointed at here is the opportunity to really use whatever this Ten of Swords moment is to really figure out what you're about. And I think that if you can figure that out, and it's looking like this week has clues as to what that is, that, you know, you can leap off the cliff and fly. Boom! If you liked your reading, please give this video a like. And you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump ahead to your Oracle card reading. I decided to enunciate now. All right, the Oracle card portion. This should be all right. Okay, Group A, your card is the 11th Lunar Mansion, Fortuna. Let me take a look at this. This is very interesting because the 11th Lunar Mansion is like, let's say early to mid Libra, which timing-wise would have been not that long ago for this reading. Timing-wise, it might be a throwback to something that happened not that long ago, but I would take it as overall a good omen, and also as a reminder to be open to the opportunities, with the, you know, woman being open to the blessing that is flying in, literally. Group B, your card is the Shapeshifter. I love this card. And I think I've succumbed to the shadow attribute. Anyway, light attribute, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. The shadow attribute, projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. Yes, when you can change your frame and change lenses, which I love doing, it makes it that much easier to project your own biases. So I would say, be open-minded, but also be on the lookout for your own confirmation bias. Group C, your card is Leo, shine. I would take this as a general invitation to be bold this week. I don't like. There were some readings that had opportunities for unforced errors, but I think that boldness is a low risk general advice to give, given the tarot portion. So yeah, don't be afraid to be daring this week, Group C. Group D, your card is Fortune. This is the Sun in Leo. A lot of just general good omens and Leo vibes with the Leo card here, but let me think about your card for a second. No, I'll take this as a blend of what I said some other groups. So, you know, with Fortune as the card, I would take this as an overall good omen. And with the Sun in Leo in its own house, this is also an invitation to be daring and to shine and to not be afraid of the spotlight for this week. It looks like it could do you some good. And that is a good note to end on. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give this video a like. I hope you have a great week. Take care. I'll see you soon.